What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of RawStocks. This is Rustic. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Tesla's chart at where price came from recently and where price might be headed into the rest of the week. I already took the liberty of putting our key levels for this week's trade plan on the chart. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Before we get started, though, don't forget to check out the links below, how to find more information about our partners, GammaEdge, and also about our Discord, whether or upgrading to premium. So take a look at the 15-minute chart right now. We're just going to take a couple different time frames here, but basically on the 15-minute chart, you can see we've kind of just been in this like continuous uptrend after we came down, swept these liquidity lows down here, and that was back beginning of August. So just like a week and a half ago. Since then, we've been able to creep back up, saw a nice breakup, and faded, and now we're popping back up. Okay. We take a look at the 1 hour chart. The 1 hour chart, you can see a little bit more about what's going on. And what we want to really kind of look at is we got a couple different things going on here, right? We had that triangle that was continuing to kind of play out. That was connecting these two highs. Now we have this highs here that can kind of a while as we've just wailing back and forth. Yeah, so we got that going on. Kind of have a little bit more aggressive on the support side, right? But you can see we got that breakup candle. We kind of back tested it and held that level from that tighter triangle. Now we still could see resistance above, and we'll talk about that here in a second. Our support level is going to be down here. And if we can zoom out further, there's a bigger triangle that we might here as well. That fairly lines up with. So if we kind of just connect the high there, back in, those trend lines are really in very similar spots. So this one right here, line, right, and you can see broken out from both of these. That's a really good sign for Tesla. I mean, we could fall back into the triangle, but good sign for now. So we've back tested it, we hold it, right? Let's see what happens as we head further into it. Now I'm going to drop down into like a 5-minute chart. With these triggers, you're going to want to be using 3, 5, or 15-minute. 3 minutes going to be your earliest entry, but it's going to 5 minutes going to be moderate conviction on both time frames. Moderate conviction, moderate entry. 15 minutes, high conviction, but latest entry as far as the close go. So if we're looking at our levels and how to trade these levels after you've already put them on your chart, okay, the bull trigger is going to be where we will take a long position. So as price comes up, what we're looking for is 3, 5, or 15-minute candle close above this level, which is 334. Okay, we get our close above, and then we're looking to target 340 as our first take profit. You can see there is a trend line that we just drew out on the 1 hour chart right above there, and then potentially a move higher to 350 for our second take profit. This is a weekly trade plan, so we're looking for these triggers, whether it's the bull trigger, bear trigger, we're looking for that to hit this week and at least run to one, if not TP. Okay. Alternatively, if we drop down, right, and back into this triangle, okay, and we break below the trigger, which you can see, here's our two trend lines that we drew out that we broke, right? So it'd be breaking down back into the triangle, our bear trigger at 324. We'd be dropping below, right? And then we're going to be looking for that run to 315. Okay, that'd be sweep liquidity level lows here on sell side, right? Taking those, and then at that point in time, potentially look for a bounce back up, right? Or could just continue down and see our area. So that's what I got for you today. Hopefully those help. Don't forget to map those triggers and those take profit levels out on your chart. Even if you don't have the trend lines, not entirely necessary. Levels, they're backed by GammaEdge. Last thing we'll do is we'll just take a really quick look at our GammaEdge data for Tesla for this week. Thanks to our partners at GammaEdge for providing this to us. Here we got our web app. Again, if you want more about GammaEdge, very awesome one out there. Really gives us a lot of information. We can filter expiration. Got all of our strikes, delta, gamma, OI. We gives us different information. So what we are looking at here on Tesla, ultimately our second take profit is right there at 350, right? We have a large accumulated positive delta. We got a large gamma, our highest positive gamma level there, right? And then falling down, breaking down below that 24, I think it was. Chart. Yeah, 324 is our bear trigger. As you can see right here, 324. That's giving up this gamma level. That's right where the cumulative out of the money puts are right there. And then at that point in time, crossing that line would drop us down here to our drunken sailor range where this white box is. This is where we see the gamma flip positive to right. We could expect there would potential support there, but then a further fall down to our triangle or trend support, our ascending trend line right around this level where positive delta most likely would higher. So again, our options data confirms exactly what we have on the chart with our profit levels. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, found it useful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. Check out the links below. All right, take care and happy trading.